I'm Matt with etrailer. If you're trying to keep prying eyes off your gear and that road grime as well, then the etrailer cover is going to be a great addition to your cargo carrier. Now this is going to be designed to work with the etrailer cage. You can actually find that here on our website, and that cage is also going to be compatible with 24 by 60 inch cargo carriers, whether they be for your RV bumper or your hitch mount on your vehicle. And when we compare this to a cargo bag, this is saving us a lot of space. With a cargo bag, you're not going to have all this room we have here. Essentially, we're not losing any space at all like this. And when we're unloading, it feels pretty smooth to do. I'm not fighting with anything. Now I will say, on these corners here, at this point, we do have some resistance. It is trying to push this door in, but if you have a friend hold this open for you, or if you have a free hand, it doesn't feel too bad to unload. And this is really going to be important when you get to those heavier items like your generators. If I had something where I had a lot less space, picking up something this heavy in a confined space like this would be pretty difficult to do. But this, I really don't have to worry about that. Now this kit is going to come in two pieces. We're going to have the bottom liner, and we're going to have the top that covers the entire cage. And this does a really good job at protecting our gear, because when you're driving down the road at those higher speeds, especially or on gravel roads, a lot of time all that grime comes up from underneath and starts to cake everything above that. With this, you don't have to worry about it, because this does a really good job at sitting in here. And then the top piece, when you are driving on the road and if anyone's flying past you, you don't have to worry about their grime getting on your stuff as well. We are going to have a zipper right here, and we're going to have some hook and loop hold this lid in place. Now right here, this feels like it glides pretty smoothly. I will say sometimes on these corners, if we have everything pretty tight, it can be a little difficult to work through, but for the most part, I'm not having really any issues. The material of this feels like it's well constructed. The zipper doesn't feel like it's going to give out on me, which would be probably one of my top concerns on it. And from here, we can just flip this up. And here's a better look at the inside, so you can really see how much room we really do have with this. And you'll notice we really don't have too many straps hanging around. And that's going to be because all the straps that come with this kit are going to be built into the covers themselves. So we don't have to worry about any bungee cords, ratchet straps, anything like that. You don't have to worry about losing anything on top of that too. In my opinion, I think this is going to be a solid choice, especially if you already have this set up with the cage, because it's going to do a great job at protecting your gear from the elements. It's just going to look nice back here, and it's just going to be easy to work with. Now let's say you don't have anything yet, you don't even have a cargo carrier. What I'd recommend doing is checking out more of our full kits, where we have the cargo carrier, the cage, the cover, and it comes with a lock cord, so you can be set up for your journeys. Now, if you're curious about how to put this cover on, just stay tuned. We'll walk you through the process. So to begin the install, all you need to do is make sure that this cover is inside the carrier. And what we're going to do from there, we're going to grab these hook and loop straps. We're going to go through the bottom rung and connect it through this hook on the other side. Once that's done, you're just going to do that all the way across until this is secured down. Once you're done with that, you're just going to reach underneath here. You're going to grab these buckles and connect them and just loosely tighten them down just a little bit. And then we can put on the cover. Now I'm going to say this is going to be easier if you have a friend to help you out put this on, but this is going to be doable by yourself. The biggest thing is just taking your time and just making sure you don't go too far on one side so you can get the other side on. Once we're done with that, then we can move over to securing the front of this. By the bottom where that zipper is, we'll just connect some hook and loops together to secure that down properly. Then we're going to go underneath it, and we're going to connect the buckles that go from the front to the back of the carrier. And then we're going to do the buckles that go from side to side. Once you're done with that, then we're just going to zip everything up, make sure it works properly. If it doesn't, just loosen some of those buckles up a bit. And then once everything is secured properly, then you can tighten those buckles the rest of the way down. That's pretty much it. The last thing you could do is just kind of tidy up any of those loose straps on the bottom. But again, if you guys have any other questions, let us know here at etrailer. And again, I'm Matt, and thanks for watching.